Hey friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel, we utilize the cash envelope system, and today we're going to be doing a cash unstuffing. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Well, hey friends, welcome back again. I'm so happy to see you here. It's another Monday, another day for a cash unstuffing from the week before. So we're going to get right into it. Today we are unstuffing quite a bit, and a large majority of that comes from unstuffing my emergency fund. Now, I didn't spend it. I'm swapping it out for a placeholder, so I'm going to take that money back to the bank. So that'll be $500 going back to the bank. Here's my little placeholder. I do have the shop where I got this linked in my description. I think it's from Modern Budgeter on Etsy. But the total amount we are unstuffing today is $1,510. Whew, it was a high spend week. But some very exciting things that I will talk about as we go into the cash stuffing, or unstuffing, sorry. All right, so first thing we're gonna unstuff is my wallet as always. And you guys know I've been all about those credit card points lately, so I did not actually use cash this week. We are going to unstuff what I spent, and the rest is going to be put towards debt. So the $30 that I had in groceries, I did spend this. Well, my husband spent it and actually went over it, so I'm going to be pulling the extra from my Costco envelope. So this was actually spent, so I'm pulling that out, $30. Dining out was spent, all of it, $50. My fun money, I'm pulling this out because we went over in our dining out envelope, and so I am pulling that. And then miscellaneous, we have 10 left, pulling that. Okay, so let's get this reorganized here, and we'll put my wallet to the side for now before we hop into my high priority binder. So we pulled out groceries, dining out, my fun money, and miscellaneous. And also, while I'm thinking about it, my husband gave me $20 of his fun money, and I have it here to the side. He bought some Pokemon with this, and he actually spent a little bit more than this, so I'm going to pull the rest from hobbies, and we'll get there once I get to my low priority binder. Okay, so now we're going to go into my high priority binder. And the first thing that we're going to do is in my emergency fund. So last week in my cash stuffing, we hit $500 in my emergency fund. So I want to take this out and swap it with a placeholder. And I'm also going to do a little bit of a cash condensing at the end of this video. So let's make sure there's 500 here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 5. So 500 is coming out of there, and we're going to put a placeholder in there. So that 500 is going to get deposited into the bank. All right, so my first 500, very exciting. Emergency fund. Okay, so we are pulling out the full amount in here. My dogs, so a little bit of backstory. You guys have probably heard me talk about this. Both of my dogs are on meds, and one of my dogs is on a very expensive medicine that he has to get every 10 weeks. And we are going to be heading up to Michigan, and right in the middle of that, he's going to be due for a refill. And I didn't want to chance them not sending it to Michigan or like having to redo the prescription or anything like that because of it being somewhere else. I just didn't want to mess with any of that, so I ordered the medicine early. So I didn't have quite enough in here. So I am going to be pulling the rest from their regular pups envelope. His medicine is $213, which is, ooh, yikes. Very pricey. But there's 140 in here, and so I'm going to pull that. So let's make sure. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, and 140. Okay, and I already did go through you guys and update all of my trackers. So that's already taken care of. Nothing coming out of car. Nothing coming out of Michigan. Okay, anniversary. So, exciting update here. So, for the longest time, you guys, you heard me talk about going to the UK. That was our plan for our trip, for our anniversary, because it's our 10-year this year. When we went to go book a few weeks ago, the prices had gone way up. And what I didn't realize from my research previously was that when you use points to travel in the UK, there are hefty fees that come along with it. I'm used to traveling in the US with points, and so usually I fly Southwest, and when you pay with points, you only pay, I think it's $5.60 or something like that, per each way for your fee. That's it. So when we got to checkout, it was, we had all the points, we had everything lined up to pay with points, and we get to checkout, and it says, X amount of points and $1,200. And we were like, okay, we can't do that, because that was going to be, we were going to use a little bit of points, more points for our hotel, and then pay the rest in cash for our hotel. And we're like, that takes up all of our money on just the flights. So that went out the window. So then we were like, well, we're just going to camp because we have a travel trailer. So we were like, we'll go somewhere cool. We were thinking of going to Colorado or Sedona. I can't pay with points for any of that stuff. It was all going to be out of pocket. So then Southwest this last week had a sale for Hawaii, and it was 40% off flights, including when you pay with points. So I got 2 round-trip tickets to Hawaii for my husband and I only paid $11.20. Paid the rest with points, and I still have, after that, over 200,000 points left. I paid 50,000 points for the 2 round-trip tickets to Hawaii. So with those points, we're going to be able to pay for the majority of, well, we could use points to pay for our whole stay there, but not all the places that we want to stay accept points, or our points don't convert to their point system or whatever. So, but our flights were 100% covered, besides $11.20. So that's the only reason why I'm pulling out of this. I'm pulling $10. And again, you guys know I don't pull the exact amount. If it's 48, I pull 50. If it's 10, or if it's 12, I pull 10, so it all kind of evens out. So I'm pulling 10 from this for that fee. But what's awesome is some of the Airbnbs and things that we've looked at are like really, really inexpensive. But we are going to splurge and use points for, I think, 2 nights at a really, really nice resort for at least right around our anniversary. So we can just enjoy a super nice resort. We wouldn't normally be able to stay at, because this place is like between $800 and $1,000 a night, which I would never would I be able to even afford that. So that's kind of the update with anniversary. So yeah, this is becoming our Hawaii envelope, and that is where we're going to be spending our 10-year anniversary. So I'm super excited about that, and hoping that next year we'll be able to save up for an international trip. And we've been talking about, if we don't go to London, because we still would like to go to London, Scotland, UK, we really want to go to Japan. And some of our friends might be going next year. And so we're thinking of going as a group, just because some of them have been already and we never have. But my husband and I love Japanese food, the culture, like we love Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty. We love, he loves anime, Pokemon, like all that stuff. And so it would be a really fun trip to go on, but we'll see if we can fund it. But anyway, moving on from anniversary, we are unstuffing everything from wedding that I have in here right now. So we had a lot of expenses related to this last week. We had bachelorette party. It wasn't really like, it was a bachelorette party, but we just did a sleepover. But I brought food. We went out to brunch the next day. I also purchased my wedding shoes this week. I purchased jewelry. What else? There was a few other things that were wedding related that I have everything written down over here that I pulled. I think I bought some like makeup items for the wedding. What else did I buy? We went to like a little candy shop during our little brunch, and so I bought some candy apples. And so anything that was related to the wedding in the last week, I am pulling from here. So it is 250. So let's check this. 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, and 250. 250. Okay. All right. So that's empty for now. I am going to be stuffing this again for the next 2 weeks, and then this is going to be coming out of my binder. So that is it for my high priority. Now into my short-term binder. Let's cross off what ones I have unstuffed here. We did my emergency fund, we did my dog's meds, anniversary, and wedding. All right, so moving into my dog's envelope, we're gonna be unstuffing everything from here. Again, I had to take from here for meds also because there wasn't enough in their emergency fund. And my little girl, Luna, my blue pit, she needed food. So it actually worked out perfectly. It was the exact amount I needed. So I'm pulling 50, 70, 90, 110. Okay. All right, and then nothing from household. We're pulling from Costco. I didn't actually spend money at Costco. My husband went to Smith's. We had some friends over, and so he picked up some drinks, and so that's why this was kind of high, because it wasn't actually, we didn't buy food. He bought drinks. So I'm gonna pull that 50 out. There's 20 left in Costco. Next is beauty, and we're gonna pull 50 from this as well. So my hair color auto shipped, so I have that. And it wasn't quite 50. I think it was like 46 or something like that. But I'm pulling out, it might have only been like 30 something. I think I'm pulling 50 from beauty because I bought something from Ulta. So there's 40 left in beauty, and I do have a haircut this next week. So 50 coming out of there. All right, and that is it from my short-term binder. All right, lastly is gonna be my low priority binder. And we finally went and bought coffee beans. My husband had been out for a while, so he did that. And he also bought coffee out one week. We went out for like a morning out with my brother. So I'm pulling the full amount from here, which is 35. Okay, so there's nothing left there. Nothing coming out of entertainment. My husband did a little bit of online shopping and ordered some clothes for our trip. He hardly ever buys clothes. So he spent $40 from clothing, so I am pulling that out. He shopped at Kohl's clearance. So that is empty. Next is gifts. I bought a gift for a friend, and that was 15. So I'm gonna pull that out. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna make change here. Okay, 15, and there's 30 left there. Okay, hobbies, we're taking 15. That's the full amount. My husband gave me 20 of his fun money, and then I pulled the rest from here. He still has a bunch of fun money left. He's been hoarding it. Saving it, I should say. But he did buy a few things this week, so I pulled that out. Let me see. Crossed out clothing. We did gifts. There it goes through the table. And I'm going to have somebody say, get a clipboard, get a different table. Okay, so lastly, I pulled his fun money already. Okay, so lastly, you guys, we are unstuffing tech. I ordered my iPad, It comes in a couple days. I did already get my Apple Pencil that came in, and my case comes in today from Amazon, as well as the screen protectors. So Target had Target Circle Week, and the iPad was on sale like 130 off or something like that. And then I also have the Target Red Card, the debit card. So I use my gift cards, and then for the remainder, use my Target Red Card. So I just need to deposit this back in my bank account. And I had also received a couple more Target gift cards this week from my husband's work for like a wellness thing. So it ended up being the perfect time for me to be able to get everything that I wanted to get for my iPad. So I'm really excited about that because it's been slow, but I have been saving up for that. So we're going to unstuff all this and take it back to the bank. So it's 165 coming out of here. So let's double check. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 65. Okay. Yay, I'm so excited. So after this video, I'm going to film my budget with me. So that might be the last time, you guys, that we use like a paper to do my budgeting, because I'm hoping to do GoodNotes or have like some type of spreadsheet electronically. That way too I can look back at everything and like have a record of what was coming and going without like so much paper just building up, because I don't have a lot of space and I do not have room to just like keep a bunch of papers. Okay, so first, before we do a cash condensing, I want to make sure that I do have the 1,510 that I should have. So let me grab my calculator and we will add all of this up and make sure we have that correct amount. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 51, 52, 250, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 660 in 20s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my goodness. Of course, this sticks. It was $14.90 plus 20, my zero. $15.10. That's correct. Awesome. Okay. So now before I take this money back, let's see if there's any envelopes that we can condense with this. I'm thinking I have a few. So let's start in my high priority binder. Nothing there. That one's empty. Car repairs, I think, has 100 in it, so I can swap that out. 50, 70, 90, 100. Yep. Let's grab 100 and put that in there. Okay, Michigan. Let's see if I can. I think I can add. Can I add another 100? Yes. Take those 50s and put 100. Oops. Oh, this is all messed up. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Anniversary. I think this can get condensed a little bit. 51, 20, 40, 60. Let's do 100, and then let's do 2 10s, and then I can take these and do a 50. Okay, so I should have 360. 1, 2, 3, 350, 360. Okay. All right, that's it for my high priority binder. Let's see. I kind of just emptied a lot of my envelopes, so I don't know if there's anything that's going to really need to be condensed. Let's see. Household has 20. We can put $20 bill in there. Costco has 20. Beauty, let's see, I think that only has 40. Yep, so that's good. Toiletries just has 10. Self-care has 20, that's good. Health has 40, and that is good. Okay. And see, empty has a 20. I think we're pretty much fully condensed, you guys. Yep, because we kind of just emptied a lot of my envelopes. So I will go ahead and count this again off camera. I'm not going to make you guys watch me count it again. Pretty sure we're all good, but $1,510 is going back to the bank. 500 of that is going to just my savings account from my emergency fund because that was unstuffed. And then the 1,010 will be to pay back purchases that I made with my credit card or my debit card in the last week. Whoa, that's a lot of money I spent this week. A lot of trip preparations. Obviously, the wedding is very, very quickly approaching, so we've had a lot of expenses related to that. But yeah, I'm just glad that we had the money in those envelopes to be able to fund those. So that's the great thing about cash stuffing, and I think staying on top of this on a weekly basis is really helping me just be more mindful of my spending and what I'm spending when I have to physically sit down and really, really look at it once a week. So thank you guys for sticking around with me to the end. If you made it to the end, leave me a wedding ring emoji since we're getting very close to the wedding, and we will catch you guys in our next video. Bye!